Breaking news. Cases of online blackmail are on the rise. Individuals, both young and old, are falling prey to scams and extortion tactics through online platforms. Today, we delve deeper into the issue, examining its impact and how authorities are responding. More on this, we're joined by Meek Dad in the field with a victim of online blackmail and Chief Inspector Amir. Meek Dad, over to you.
Thank you, Toda. I'm here with Nafis, a hawker from Ipoh who recently became a victim of a video blackmail scam. Nafis, can you tell us what happened?
Alright, Assalamualaikum. Okay, first of all, there's someone messaged me pretending to be a friend, and then they convinced me to do a video call. Then when I entered the video call, they started to show me an inappropriate images and recorded my reaction. Then they demanded money, saying that they will send the video to people to everyone that I know if I didn't pay.
Nafis, I can imagine this must have been extremely overwhelming. How did you first react when you received that threatening message? Did you believe it at first?
At first I thought it was a prank, because who would believe that? But then they started to send me the screenshot of the videos, and that's when I realized it shook me. And that's when I realized that I need to act quickly, because it will ruin my reputation and business.
That's really tough. At what point did you realize that you needed to get help? Did you try to deal with it on your own, or did you speak to someone about it?
Oh yes, at first I was trying to ignore it, but then they started to threaten me and started to affect my family. Then I said to my family, they were very supportive, but then they was kind of scared. Yes, and that's when I know that I need to do something. That's when I go to police. I report it to the police.
It's so important to have support, especially during something so stressful. Looking back now, what would you have done differently to avoid this situation?
Okay, I would be more careful, I think, because social media is quite open, right? We don't know what we dealing with. So I think I need to be more smart. In the communicate through social media.
Thank you, Nafis, for the good insight. Next, I'm here with Amir. Amir, as you mentioned, you lost a significant amount of money. I can only imagine how hard that must have been. How did you feel when you were first contacted by the blackmailers?
First of all, I feel so very shocked when they first contacted me because honestly, when I become at this age, right, become a bit adult, we think that something like this will never happen to us, right? But they make it so believable with the technology right now, right? And then they make it so believable that I thought this is very scary, very scary to me. And then I was afraid for my own family, and then I don't want, maybe I feel afraid, but at that time I feel very scared, very scared.
It might have been incredibly difficult, not just financially but emotionally as well. After paying the blackmailers, how did you feel? Did you feel relief or even more fear that it might happen again?
Honestly speaking, I feel both feeling at the same time, because I feel relief that it turns out it was a scam. But at the same time, I feel a bit scared because something like this might happen again. People on the internet, they know so much things about you, right? And if you're not careful, something like this can happen. If you're not careful about something like this, it will always happen again.
Oh, that's a very valid fear. After all that's happened, what advice would you give to others who might find themselves in similar situation? Would you do anything differently?
Honestly speaking, my advice to people that are in this situation, and if I could go back and tell myself what I would do, is that don't panic, don't panic. Try to contact your trusted individual in your own support system, maybe your own family or your own friend. Ask them what they think about the message you receive. And if you feel that it's a scam, if you feel that it's a thing that they scam you, so I think you should always, first of all, call the authorities, the police, and try to get the people, so because they know what to do next. And don't panic and don't give them anything. Don't give them any money. Don't give them any information about yourself. So I think that's what we're doing differently.
Thank you, Amir, for sharing your perspective.
Thank you, Nafis and Ahmed, for sharing your experience. It's a truly distressing situation. Now let's turn to Chief Inspector Adet, who has been working on cases like this, bringing justice to victims and curb cybercrime. Chief Inspector, from your perspective, why are we seeing such a rise in online blackmail cases?
Thank you, Middat. Now, online blackmail is becoming more common with the rapid growth of digital technology and social media. As more people share their life online, scammers exploit the details they find. Blackmailers know that our reputation and privacy are incredibly valuable, so they use fear and manipulation to pressure victims. The anonymity provided by online platforms allow these criminals to act without accountability, which is a direct violation of ethical principles like respect for autonomy and justice that we will work to uphold in law enforcement.
Next question. It's unsettling to think that something as simple as sharing a picture or personal information could lead to this. Are there any specific tactics that blackmailers are using in these cases that people should be aware of?
Absolutely. One common tactic is catfishing, where scammers create fake profiles to build trust and tricks victims into sharing private information. This violates principle of honesty and integrity, foundational to how we believe people should interact in online platform. Another tactic is data mining, where scammers gather public information from social media and use it to make their threats feel more personal and believable. They may even use photo manipulation, just like Nafis cases. Our goal in law enforcement is to combat this misuse of trust by providing accurate support and guidance to prevent and address these threats.
Thank you for the explanation, Chief Inspector. Given these tactics, what steps can people take to protect themselves and avoid falling into these traps?
Here are some critical steps everyone can follow to stay safe online. Firstly, limit personal information. Share only what's necessary on social media, because scammers will look for information that can misuse, so we need to protect our privacy. Second is to strengthen privacy setting. You should regularly review your social media privacy settings to control who sees your content. This will respect the principle of personal autonomy. Thirdly, avoid accepting unknown requests. Be cautious about accepting requests from people you don't know. Scammers often use fake profile to gain access to personal information, which is a direct breach of honesty and trust. And fourth, do not engage. If you do receive a threat, avoid responding. This empowers you to maintain your dignity and avoid giving scammers control. And lastly, report to authorities. We should always report such incidents. We are committed to justice and have specialized resources to handle these cases ethically and protect victims' rights.
These are really helpful steps, but what should someone do if they have already fallen victim, like Nafis and Amin? Is there anything they can do afterwards?
Certainly, the first step is to not panic, stay calm, and not let fear take over. This principle of self-respect is important. If you're already engaged or sent money, cut off all contact with the blackmailer immediately and document everything. Messages, emails, or anything that can serve as specific evidence. Reporting to authorities quickly as soon as possible. The sooner we involve, the more we can do to pursue justice and potentially trace the scammer. Also, support group and counseling can help victims recover emotionally, as these cases can leave lasting scars. Remember, you are not alone. protecting help and protect others, and uphold the broader principle of honesty and justice.
Thank you, me dad, and a big thanks to Nafis, Amir, and Chief Inspector Ali for sharing their stories. Online blackmail is a serious issue, but there are steps we can all take to stay safe. Remember, if you or someone you know is targeted, seek help immediately. Don't suffer in silence. This is Todik, signing off. Stay safe, and thanks for tuning in.